When your heart finally blooms, it is not the culmination of your journey. You can continue to open yourself further. You can continue to generate boundless love. You can forever be an instrument of infinite growth and transformation. Embrace the boundless possibilities that lie within you, my dear friend. Many of you who have joined me at our retreats or immersed yourselves in the wisdom shared during Dr. Joe Live and Leaving the Monastery conversations are familiar with the concept of making the heart bloom. As we find ourselves well into the season of spring, where new life and growth surround us, it feels like the perfect time to explore what it truly means to cultivate a blooming heart. Take a moment to observe nature's way. Look at how things unfold and evolve over time. Just as we plant a tiny seed into the rich soil, we must allow it to germinate, to establish a firm foundation. It craves the right balance of elements and an environment conducive to growth, so it can send its roots deep into the ground. With patience, a tender shoot breaks the surface, reaching towards the nurturing rays of the sun. In the same vein, our hearts also require time and nurturing. They are delicate, yet resilient entities that yearn to thrive. We must shower them with love, nourish them with compassion, and rid their surroundings of anything that inhibits their expansion. By creating the perfect conditions and showing up with unwavering dedication, the potential within our hearts unfolds and blossoms into its magnificent form. Now let us ponder the catalyst that propels us towards the desire to make our hearts bloom. Many of us have grown accustomed to a life steeped in survival mode, continuously bombarding our systems with stress hormones. Unfortunately, this chronic stress often leads us to close off our hearts, as they instinctively understand that the time for creation is not in the midst of survival. Survival demands our undivided attention, leaving little room for the birth of new possibilities. Yet, my friends, I urge you to break free from this cycle. Let us awaken to the realization that our hearts are the very center of creation, the wellspring of our potential. When we are entrapped in stress, it becomes a time for self-preservation, not creation. But by consciously recognizing the impact of stress on our lives and making a conscious choice to release its grip, we can open the doors of our hearts wide. Imagine a world where stress is replaced by tranquility, where the floodgates of love and creativity burst open. As we shed the burdens that weigh us down, our hearts become conduits for the profound transformation that awaits us. With each beat, love, compassion, and limitless possibilities flow through our being, becoming an integral part of the magnificent tapestry of creation. So, my dear friends, let us embrace this season of renewal as an invitation to nurture our hearts. Let us tenderly care for them, cultivating an environment that fosters growth and expansion. Together, let us witness the incredible journey that unfolds when we open ourselves to the infinite power of love, allowing our hearts to bloom in all their glorious splendor. My dear friends, let us explore the state we find ourselves in when our lives revolve around survival. During these times, our personalities, with all their programmed thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, take the reins, and our realities reflect this repetitive and monotonous existence. It's like watching the same TV show reruns day after day. No surprises, no discoveries, and no sense of mystery. We carry the baggage of our old stories and memories from the past, overlaying them onto a future that becomes predictable and unexciting. But what happens to our soul in this process? It appears to drift into slumber, uninterested in the repetitive nature of our daily lives. The soul, my friends, seeks growth and evolution in its experiences. It yearns for the thrill of the unknown, the excitement of exploring uncharted territories. It craves expansion as it embarks on its journey back to the source. To transition from a state of mere survival to one of creation, we must create conditions that stir the soul from its slumber. We need to awaken its dormant power and reignite the flame of curiosity within us. Imagine a shift from fallow ground to fertile ground where the soil of our being becomes rich and nourishing. In this fertile state, the soul awakens, eager to participate in the dance of creation. It yearns for exploration, for new experiences that push the boundaries of what we thought possible. And as we embrace this fertile ground, our lives transform into an extraordinary tapestry of growth, innovation, and limitless potential. So, my friends, let us embark on this journey of awakening the soul. Let us relinquish the repetitive patterns of our past and invite the magic of the unknown into our lives. As we tap into the wellspring of our soul's desires, we unlock the creative force that resides within each of us. Together, let us nurture our fertile ground, allowing the soul to thrive and guiding us on a remarkable path of self-discovery and transformation. Remember, the soul is a vast reservoir of infinite possibilities waiting to be explored. It is time to embrace the mystery, break free from the chains of survival, and embark on a journey where creation becomes our way of life. It is unfortunate that for many of us, the awakening of the soul often occurs amidst crisis. It is during these challenging times when we come face to face with the realization that external circumstances cannot alleviate the emotions that have haunted us while in survival mode. Feelings of emptiness, anger, fear, resentment, jealousy, insecurity, discouragement, and despair. It is in these pivotal moments that we finally comprehend a profound truth. Nothing in our lives will change unless we change from within. At the crossroads of crisis, we are compelled to turn inward. We must summon the courage to ask ourselves profound questions that resonate with the depths of our souls. Who am I? What is my purpose here? Am I truly happy? Is this the life I genuinely desire? These soul-stirring questions are the seeds we plant, nourishing the soil of our being. When we dwell in survival mode, the unknown becomes a source of fear, perceived as a threat or danger. However, once the soul is awakened and its curiosity ignited, the unknown transforms into an exhilarating adventure. The soul yearns to explore uncharted territories and asks, what lies beyond? What wonders await me? It is in this moment that we plant the seed, setting in motion the journey towards cultivating a blooming heart. As the soul stirs within us, we transition from fallow ground to fertile ground. We gradually shift our focus from mere survival to the realm of creation. And in doing so, we perceive reality through fresh eyes. Once we have prepared the ground with intention and awareness and planted the seed by asking those vital questions about our growth and evolution, we enter the next phase of our practice. We learn to nurture the tender shoot that breaks through the soil. We provide it with the right conditions and care, petal by petal, to guide its journey towards full bloom. Just as a skilled gardener tends to their plants, we become the caretakers of our own blossoming hearts. We water our aspirations with dedication, feed our dreams with passion, and remove any weeds of doubt or negativity that threaten to inhibit our growth. With each mindful step, we witness our hearts unfurling, radiating love, compassion, and creativity. So, my friends, let us embrace the transformative power of this practice. Let us embark on the sacred journey of nurturing our souls and cultivating blooming hearts. With patience, perseverance, and unwavering commitment, we shall witness the miraculous transformation that unfolds as we awaken to the fullness of our being and embrace the boundless potential that lies within us. When our energy becomes predominantly concentrated in the first three energy centers of our being, our hearts often become guarded or closed. You see, these lower centers are associated with our primal animalistic selves, the drive for procreation, the pursuit of safety, security, sustenance, and the instinctual patterns of action and reaction. Living solely in the consciousness governed by these centers, immersed in the emotions of survival, leaves little energy available to nourish our precious hearts. And so we embark on the journey of tending the seed within us, focusing our attention on the heart, for where we direct our attention, there our energy flows. As we gradually move beyond the grip of survival mode, we allow the energy native to the heart to expand and flourish. We consciously choose to invest our energy in this sacred space, dedicating time and presence to its cultivation. As our awareness deepens, the heart responds in kind, awakening to its true potential. Within the heart lie countless hidden treasures, awaiting our discovery. Though we may struggle to quantify the full extent of the benefits and effects of an open heart, we have made remarkable strides in understanding the power of heart coherence. Through scientific inquiry, we have observed the profound biological transformations that occur, from strengthening immune function to influencing genetic expression, and even fostering a more balanced and creative energy within the brain. With this understanding, once we have ascended our energy to the realm of the heart, we must embark on the path of creating and sustaining heart coherence. The first step is to lovingly bestow our attention upon the heart, acknowledging its significance and nurturing its growth. we must recognize that the heart possesses a unique consciousness, one that invites us to engage with emotions in a different manner. While we may be accustomed to experiencing emotions throughout our entire being, it is through the heart that we must learn to activate and channel their transformative power. My friends, let us embark on this transformative journey of the heart. Let us shift our focus from survival to creation, from the lower centers to the expansive realm of the heart. Through dedicated practice, we can cultivate heart coherence and awaken to the magnificent wisdom and potential that reside within us. As we infuse our hearts with elevated emotions, we align ourselves with the true essence of our being, opening ourselves to the beauty, love, and creativity that flow from the depths of our awakened hearts. As our hearts gradually release their protective mechanisms of survival, a remarkable transformation unfolds. Physiologically, a cascade of changes occurs. The activation of feel-good hormones, such as oxytocin, sets in motion, signaling pathways that facilitate the influx of blood into the heart, engorging it with life-giving energy. This engorgement generates a profound sensation, intensifying the energy within the heart even further. In times of constant stress, the heart succumbs to incoherence, causing a decline in its energy levels. This occurs because incoherent energy waves cancel each other out through interference. However, when waves of energy are maintained in a coherent state, they interact and merge, creating magnified waves. The higher the wave, the greater the amplitude, and thus the higher the energy. It stands to reason, therefore, that as the energy within the heart amplifies, the experience of love expands in parallel. This is the key to not only creating, but also sustaining heart coherence. Having explored the emotions associated with our lower energy centers, rooted in survival, we now embark on a journey of experiencing expansive emotions that open our hearts wide. We revel in the boundless joy that arises within us. We embody kindness and compassion, extending these virtues to all beings we encounter. We find inspiration that fuels our creative spirit. We cultivate an unwavering sense of gratitude for the abundance that surrounds us. Most profoundly, we immerse ourselves in the pure essence of love itself. In this state, we feel whole, connected to something far greater than our limited, pre-programmed existence. We transcend the constraints of our animalistic nature and forge a profound connection with our divinity. My dear friends, as we continue to nurture our blooming hearts, let us remain steadfast in cultivating these expansive emotions. Let us embrace the power of joy, kindness, compassion, inspiration, gratitude, and love. As we elevate ourselves beyond the confines of our conditioned selves, we awaken to the limitless potential within us. Together, we traverse the path of heart coherence, forging a profound connection with the divine essence that permeates all of creation. In this sacred union of heart and soul, we become conduits of love, radiating its transformative power to uplift not only ourselves, but the world around us. My friends, there is a common misconception that opening the heart is an arduous and complex endeavor, something that can only be achieved through intricate techniques. This perception may arise because we confuse the gradual process of transformation with a lack of progress. Let us revisit the image of the seed we discussed earlier, the seed we planted by asking profound soul questions. Just like a seed, it requires time to gather the necessary resources for growth and development. In due course, the seed begins to germinate, pushing forth a delicate sprout that forms a sturdy stalk. Leaves unfurl, basking in the nurturing embrace of sunlight. As the plant matures, a bud emerges, symbolizing our very own heart. This bud, dear friends, must unfurl its petals gradually, unveiling the splendor within. Nature operates on its own timeline, balancing the elements, conditions, and tender care required for the flower, our heart, to bloom. Learning to center ourselves and activate our hearts demands practice and patience, much like tending to a budding flower that relies on the life force emanating from the earth and its surroundings. Similarly, our hearts crave the life force generated by our focused attention, our vibrant energy, and our elevated emotions. When the heart achieves a sustained state of coherence, our research reveals that it naturally elevates the flow of energy to the brain, stimulating it to enter the realm of beautiful, coherent alpha brain waves. This harmonious interplay between the heart and the brain propels us into a state of creativity, With unwavering heart coherence, we radiate a magnetic field that serves as a beacon, drawing transformative experiences toward us. In this magnificent shift, we transcend the boundaries of mere survival and gracefully enter the realm of creation. My dear friends, let us embark on this journey of liberation and creation. Let us embrace the practice of nurturing our hearts and cultivating sustained coherence. With each step, we tap into the wellspring of energy and potential within us, aligning ourselves with the infinite possibilities of the universe. Together, we co-create a reality that reflects the radiance of our awakened hearts, and in doing so, we contribute to the beautiful tapestry of existence. Trust in the process, for just as nature unfolds its wonders, so too shall our hearts unfurl petal by petal, revealing the boundless love and transformative power that reside within us. With a heart in full bloom, we transcend the state of yearning and longing. The gap between our thoughts of a desired experience and its actual manifestation diminishes. We create from a space of wholeness rather than lack. We no longer rely on external circumstances to feel complete and fulfilled. Opening the heart is a delicate and nuanced process that requires our patient engagement. It cannot be hurried or forced. We must relinquish the tendencies to strive or push, for such states only nourish the emotions associated with survival. If we seek to cultivate emotions that ignite our creative potential, we must first relax within the sanctuary of our hearts and awaken our minds. Wherever you find yourself on this transformative journey, Remember that every soul has its moment when the heart blooms. It unfurls its brilliance in its own divine timing. If you find yourself frustrated with the pace of your personal growth, remember that frustration does not facilitate the opening of the heart. If you spend the majority of your day immersed in emotions that do not originate from the heart center, you are neglecting the energy, the life force, that is essential for its blossoming. It is akin to the contrast between the chill of winter and the nurturing warmth of spring. Therefore, my friends, set aside dedicated time for your heart. Devote your energy and attention to its cultivation. Nourish it with kindness, care, and compassion. Listen attentively to its whispers. Be fully present with its exquisite rhythms. Relax into its embrace. Remain connected to its essence. Embrace patience as your companion on this sacred journey. And above all, fall deeply in love with your own heart. Understand that the process of heart opening knows no limits. There are infinite layers of emotions, countless petals waiting to unfurl within your being. When you reach the state of sustained heart coherence, when your heart finally blooms, it is not the culmination of your journey. It is merely the beginning, a threshold to new dimensions of expansion and creation. You can continue to open yourself further. You can continue to generate boundless love. You can forever be an instrument of infinite growth and transformation. Embrace the boundless possibilities that lie within you, my dear friends. Celebrate the journey of your heart's awakening. Let its radiant bloom permeate every aspect of your existence. Embrace the beauty of creation and remember that as you cultivate the blooming here,